Hey church family, it probably won't surprise you to hear that as a pastor, I've attended and conducted many funerals. If those services feature an open casket, then typically what you'll see is the body of the deceased loved one laid in a casket and nicely dressed. A lot of work has been done to make sure that they look very much like they did in life. And yet, in spite of the best efforts of the mortuary's cosmetologist to make the loved one appear natural, we all realize that the body is in fact dead. In James chapter 2, the author says that without works, our faith is just as dead. He writes, "As the body without the spirit is dead, so faith without deeds is dead." In order to illustrate what he's talking about, he points to two examples from the Old Testament. The first one he cites is Abraham, who believed God's promise and as a result took steps to obey God's instructions. In Hebrews chapter 11 we're told, "By faith Abraham, when God tested him, offered Isaac as a sacrifice." In order to take God at his word, Abraham had to believe two things, which on the face seemed contradictory. Number one, God had told him his descendants through Isaac would be multiplied. And secondly, God had instructed him to sacrifice his son Isaac. Even though Abraham couldn't see how both things could happen, he believed God's promise, he acted in faith, and he was rewarded. The second example is Rahab. In Joshua chapter 2, two spies were sent into the promised land where they met a prostitute named Rahab. Acting in faith, she hid the spies from the king of Jericho. She stated, "I know that the Lord has given you this land, and that a great fear of you has fallen on us, so that all who live in this country are melting in fear because of you." Because Rahab believed, she acted. In both cases, Abraham and Rahab, their faith affected their behavior. What about you and me? It's one thing to say that we believe, but as James tells us, even the demons do that. I pray that we take God at his word, that faith without works is dead, and that our faith would be something that is visible to God and to others around us. Amen.